What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and I hope you're having an amazing day. Today we are on our way going to Edmonton, Alberta. It's the first time I'm going to Edmonton, by the way.
We have quite a few exciting restaurants that we're going to be visiting throughout our stay.
So we're gonna board this flight and we're gonna see you guys in Alberta. A few things that we're gonna be recording along the way.
So without any further ado, let's get into it. Got to the airport, went through all the necessary security screenings and checkpoints. I finally settled in on the flight from Toronto to Edmonton. The boarding process was smooth and I managed to snag a window seat. I'm so excited to share the journey with you. There was a few other planes ahead of us as well, so we had to wait in sequence, but otherwise, the flight went well. Due to the fact that the flight was late night, we didn't really get to see much. I tried to sleep, but that didn't even work. So I just played a few games throughout the duration of the flight. Little after that, the flight attendants start going around with the in-flight beverages and snacks. But one thing for sure, you can feel the excitement just building. The next time you see me, guys, I will be in Edmonton, just exploring the city life, the food, the culture, and what Edmonton really has to offer.
Welcome to Edmonton, Alberta. We just landed. I tried to catch up on some sleep inside of the plane, but unfortunately it didn't work. I had to keep myself occupied during the time that I was on the flight for. I still have a lot of editing to do. And as you guys see, I didn't really dress up. I just slapped on some clothes. Nothing too fancy. And now we're in Edmonton. I landed safely, made it to Edmonton, everything went well. I got in, the battery died, and I decided that I was gonna order some food. You know, food is always a topic of every single conversation, so we ordered some pad thai from Udu Noodle, and we're gonna try this. I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about the flavoring of the food, what it's like, and how it's presented. Even though it's in a little box, we're going to enjoy it in its full entirety.
But first, here is a little recap with the series of events.
And then we're gonna come right back into eating this noodle. This is the first day in Edmonton, so we're going to pick up a few things and we're gonna show you guys what we're picking up inside of this grocery store. We're going with one of these peppers. We're going to look after our pasta later on with truffles. Have our mushroom, get a few more ingredients. I'm gonna make sure that this food is really nice. We're going to get some potato. I got two of these right here. We're going to pick up a nice piece of yellow yam. I think this would probably do just perfect. It's right here, yellow yam. Put that in here. You have to be very meticulous when you're picking your ground provision. This in Jamaica, they call a dasheen. So you can put this. This is very edible for soups. 2 sweet potatoes. Whole grocery cart full of food. It's as good as it gets. We finished our shopping today, and this is the grocery that is supposed to last for the next 3 weeks. Yeah. We'll see you guys on the flip side.
Before we get into the pad thai, here is some chicken wings that I also bought. The flavor on the chicken wings was slap wet. The hint of sweetness from the barbecue sauce provide a rich and depthful flavor without being overpowering when you taste it. And the smoky flavor add a very savory and slightly charred notes to the wings. The deeper you go, you taste a hint of tanginess from the vinegar, but the overall complexity add a slight brightness to your taste buds. It just comes alive each and every time when you take a different bite. So you also get low and moderate heat level, hint of cayenne, the hint of spiciness, You get the hint of chili flakes, and it also leaves a pleasant, tantalizing sensation. The solid umami flavor enhance the overall meaty texture of the chicken, but you also get the marination process. The harmonious combination between the herbs also adds to the overall element, from the garlic powder to the dry herbs. My personal opinion, this chicken get a 10 out of 10 in my books because of all the spices, the way that it's cooked, the texture, and all of the added spices. Very good collaboration between the dry herbs and the barbecue sauce.
You have chicken shrimp. This look like bok choy, and then you have the noodle with a little bit of pepper. I like the texture of the shrimp. It's very apparent when you eat it. And the chicken. This is something that you have to make sure that when you're enjoying it, you can't just take more than one bite. You have to let all the different tastes just circulate first before you eat the rest of it. The combination between the beef, the chicken, and the shrimp. The flavors with the pad thai is really balanced. The shrimp kind of steal the show as far as the meat is concerned, because the texture of the shrimp, but the texture of the beef and the chicken, it's three different textures that you're tasting all at once. They contrast each other. You're getting the soft, you're getting the tender, but you're tasting every fibers. Not to mention the bean sprouts that you get on here. They also have the crunchy taste to it. You take your first deep dive, you don't want to come back out because the flavors. Anytime you're eating a food, you always want to make sure that all the flavors are balanced. Nothing is supposed to be overbearing. The pepper is not off. The textures are not off. And the bean sprouts, it helps to balance everything that you're eating inside of this bowl to be well worth it. As you can see how that looks with the carrots, the beef. I'm going to put the link to the description in the box for anyone who is interested in going to this spot.
Well guys, that is a wrap. We finally landed in Alberta. It's been an amazing journey so far, and I'm excited to explore what the beautiful sea has to offer, not to mention the restaurants. Food is always the topic of every single conversation, and I'm going to make sure that you guys have the most amazing experience just watching these videos, guys. So thank you for joining my journey from Toronto to Edmonton. Stay tuned for more travel vlogs, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section, and don't forget to click that thumbs up. Thank you guys, and we'll see you on the other side. We're out.